I've got a fantastic, just over 35-mile ride for you lined up today. I know it's brilliant because actually I have already done it. The route starts at Dolgellau and uses a mixture of quiet roads, national cycle route, gravel roads, single track, and does basically a big loop round Cadair Idris, dropping you back down on the cycle route that goes back to where you started at the side of the estuary. I've just left Dolgellau on a national cycle route. I'm on tiny roads, absolutely beautiful. I know it's not off-road, but honestly, these are really small roads which are absolutely fantastic. I may be on small roads, but I'll be honest with you, I'm huffing and puffing my head off. There's bits on it, absolute killer. I think it's probably harder than any gravel I've ever ridden. So you've got to be open-minded, you've got to be open-minded. Got this amazing this bit. You've got a little tarmac path. It's absolutely brilliant. And there's a little cattle grid for cyclists as well. It's beautiful. I'm on a bridleway now, off the main road that goes to Mawddach. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's got little stones and stuff on it, and a few little rocks to avoid. But look at that scenery. Fantastic. Woohoo! You can use the bridge, like I did. So at this point in the ride, I'm the other side of Cadair Idris now, so I'm winding my way along, and at some point as the ridge drops down towards the coast, I'm then going to nip back over. So I've had a bit of road, I've now got a little bit of single track through some woods, which is rather nice. I've just got onto a really small road that's going to take me up in the hills now and move toward the shoulder really of Cadair Idris. And that's where I'm going to get on a national cycle route and cut over off-road. And I'm hoping that's going to be absolutely amazing. So here I've got a special table I can sit down and have something to eat. And a special place for my bicycle. How brilliant is that? That's because I'm on the national cycle route. I think it's 82. I'll check with you later. And that there is Bird Rock, and it's phenomenal. God, it's so beautiful. And actually there were lots of birds earlier on. As soon as I turned this camera on, they've all disappeared. But God, it's beautiful. Hey up, the wind's picked up. Do you know, I don't normally go on small roads like this, but this national cycle route is just amazing, absolutely incredible, and the scenery's to die for. I'm following the signs now for route 82, and I'm starting to climb now. So I know that the off-road bit's not a million miles away, and I probably need to concentrate now rather than hold this camera. God, it is beautiful though. I must have said that probably 1,000 times now. It's just more than I ever thought it would be. Wow! I'm on the off-road bit now. So it looks like I'm going down to a bit of a valley. It's beautiful gravel track, honestly. And then I am guessing I've got a bit of uphill and then a fantastic downhill. But, God, look! Quick blast down this track now, and I'm going to get onto a tiny road that drops me down on the cycle path that goes up the side of the estuary that comes from Barmouth. Dolgellau, chuck a right, wee, and I'm there. I've just joined the cycle path that goes up the estuary from Barmouth on my way to Dolgellau. This bit's flat as a pancake, so yeah, I'm quite glad to be down here after all those hills, but God, it was so lovely. My red kite count so far is 4, and that makes me very happy. But oh God, what an end! What a ride! And you've got this fantastic flat picturesque bit at the end. What more can you ask for? Come on. What an amazing 35.5 miles I've had today. I've started off at Dolgellau, and basically what I've just done is on very small roads and off-road tour of Cadair Idris, and it's just been amazing. I actually thought I would include more off-road, but I had a bit of a try the other day, and once the ferns and brackens were up to my shoulder, I thought, you know, this is just not on. One, because you can't get going until I was a bit worried about ticks. So I use a bit more of the national cycle routes than I normally use. And I have to say, they are not that far off actually using a gravel route, to be honest. So gravel routes are perfect. They've got no traffic. They've got a few potholes, super steep and rough, which I never expected. So it was amazing. And then I got this incredible national cycle route over, I think it's number 82, over from like the McCunleth side, if you like, and which took me over back toward Barmouth direction, and I've come back on the path up the side of the estuary, and it's just been incredible. Today's bird count is 4 red kites and 3 cormorants, which I didn't expect to see inland, but I'm assured that that's what they do. But it's been wonderful, and I just love it so much if you have a go at this, because I'll tell you what, the scenery will blow your socks off. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, maybe share it with your mates, and maybe even consider subscribing. Thank you so much, those fantastic people who have already helped me by subscribing and buying me a coffee. Thank you. Have fun, and I will see you soon.